What's new? It's Blue. Hey guys! So, before we get into it, I just wanted to say that my commissions are closed for now until maybe August. So make sure to subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you'll be able to know when I open my commissions again. So you can also follow me on Instagram. I want to start talking about my Instagram more because I stay very consistent on there. I post art every week, just some shit posts every now and then. And also, you can find some highlights with some information on the world right now and staying informed. But anyways, as you can tell, today I will be drawing JUJUTSU Kaisen. So, spoiler warning for the manga, because I'll be talking about anything and everything. So if you don't care, cool, but if you do, maybe skip this specific upload and watch any of my other lovely videos. I've amassed quite a few at this point. So without further ado, let's get into the video. As we all know, well, as most of us know, JUJUTSU Kaisen is the anime and manga. Well, the manga was written by the mangaka Gege Akutami, that evil demon, but okay, it's okay. I'm calm. I can be calm. But it was written by Gege Akutami, and the anime was then made and animated by Studio Mappa. We all know them and love them. We love their unethical work practices and their beautiful animation. I know, it's sad, but either way. I got into JUJUTSU Kaisen late 2020 when the anime was first coming out. I think there were 4 episodes up, and at the time I was funny enough, I wasn't much of a Gojo fan at the time, but I think that's because I wasn't appreciating it as much. I was 15 years old. I was obsessed with Sukuna. Yeah, I used to be a Sukuna person. All right, yeah. And then I watched all the episodes that were available. Then I started binge reading the manga, got super obsessed with the manga, thought it was cool, and I've just been into it ever since. Okay, I must confess, I did read and keep up with it, but the Culling Game arc, oh my gosh, bro, they lost me a little bit at the Culling Game arc. I want to go back and reread it actually. But I was with them, I was locked in up until Shibuya, okay, cool, destroyed my soul, everything cool. And then the Culling Games happened and I was what is happening? What is going on? What are any of these rules? The rules were so complicated, but it's okay. But one weird thing or affliction that I have is unfortunately I cannot, certain characters, especially anime characters, the more I love them, the less I can draw them well. So Gojo, who I love extremely, the most, I love Gojo so much. I talked about him a whole bunch in my baby girls video. Which you should definitely go and watch. It's one of my faves, but I love him so much, but I cannot draw Gojo for the life of me. Technically I can, but I don't feel like he looks very good the way I draw him. I don't think I capture his likeness super well, which used to irritate me, but now I've just accepted it. I love him so much that, this is just how it has to be. So the first piece that I drew, the original trio, they make my heart so sore because of what we could have had by Gojo, Suguru, and Shoko. And oh my goodness, this picture, drawing it, I stared at the pin because I found it on Pinterest, the original frame. I found it on Pinterest and I was oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna start crying. It's just so sweet, and it just makes you so sad, seeing how much youthful joy they all had in their eyes before they all fell into a depressive state and never crawled back out. Oh my days, bro, I cannot do it. One thing I will say is that for JUJUTSU Kaisen, there's so many interesting characters, but I really wish that some of these characters we could have explored more, like Shoko. I would have loved to know more about Shoko, or to see more about her, or more of what like her internal dialogue was in, because you know she was a part of the core three, but it doesn't really feel like that in canon because of how underdeveloped she is compared to Gojo and Suguru, which does make me a little bit sad. And as always, I'm going to be campaigning for this fic till the day I die, Achilles Come Down, which in my mind is the real canon for Jujutsu Kaisen, and whatever the hell Gege Akutami put together is fanfiction, in my opinion. But in Achilles Come Down, there was really deep character diving into Shoko as a character, which I personally loved a lot, and I feel like it enriched her a lot and gave her so much needed context. Also, Shoko's power, she's just very interesting in my opinion, and I feel like she's a special grade in her own right, you know. Then for the second piece, oh my goodness. I wanted to try out this pen that I found recently, which is like very inky, but it's also kind of shaky, which I like pens that aren't like smooth, so like I felt like it had some texture. Again, anytime I draw Gojo, I'm just not going to be happy with it, but I wanted to draw Gojo and Nobara together because that's literally like baby girl. I love Nobara so much. She means a lot to me. I love her. She's so cute. And I was drawing her. But when I started doing the line art for Nobara, I was like, wait, she was mogging Gojo so hard in the line art. Like, it's actually crazy. She was mogging him so bad. I just remembered something that I wanted to add on in regards to Nobara, that I wanted to draw her and Gojo together because I feel like, kind of similarly to Shoko, maybe Nobara has more development 100% than Shoko, but I wanted to draw her having some kind of bond with Gojo. Like, because Yuji gets to spend a lot of time with Gojo. Megumi, that's literally Papa. Like, he low-key raised Megumi a little bit. I feel like we don't really see him interacting with Nobara that much. So I was like, let me draw him and his daughter, basically. Which, if you've read Achilles Come Down, that's literally their whole dynamic. So that's the final piece. I just kind of wanted to share some fan art that I drew recently. And I did want to talk briefly about my favorite Jujutsu Kaisen like fan art person, and their username is Nibule. I'll put it on the screen. And I mean, if you like Jujutsu Kaisen and you're like on TikTok and stuff, you probably have seen this person's art. Their art is so amazing and it's so warm and it evokes such feeling. Ugh, it's great. I have shed tears looking at their work before, so definitely go, you know, follow them on TikTok or whatever. Not that they need my promotion, but you know what I mean. And yeah, that's most of what I had to say. So without further ado, and I'll see you in the outro. And that's all the art, and that was the video. As usual, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends who are Jujutsu Kaisen fans so we can all suffer together. Turn on notifications so that you don't miss any future uploads from me. And if you've watched this far, comment a grave or a skull emoji because all of our faves are dead. It's so funny. Also comment if you also dislike Gege Akutami as much as I do, because the way that Gege Akutami tortures us with this evil story, I cannot stress it enough. It is so painful. It is so deeply painful. But anyways, that's it for me. Follow me on Instagram for more art, miscellaneous pieces. And as always, stay safe and I'll see you guys next time.